met through mutual friends and got the love story from movies truly you used to binge. Bumping gems over my Bluetooth speaker, woozy with hand. He never knew the thing that wooed me was the truth in his lens. In my feelings, typing text, I'm too cool to send. Wasting time disguises, I'm too frugal to spend. Looking for the signs and the approval of friends. Trying to find the ways that I could group you with men I knew before and didn't pan out. Spent part of life without you, but I can't now. You out of town, but come and see about me when you land. Because I held it down while you were out being the man. Just trying to make you understand.
You take me far beyond what I want, ever dreamed or pray. You move me from dusk to dawn. There's no patience free.
He hit my line, said he en route. I think it's genius how he knows to meet a need. My ego won't let me speak aloud. He knows we ain't got a fuss for me to wheeze and scream and shout. Commit to being out the box, cause couples need freedom, child. Exes reaching out, but we locking in. Each time we face our fear, we gain some confidence. Got on my teddy and I'm ready for that lock to spin. Counterclockwise so I can greet him as he's walking in. Cause I love the way his smile glows off his skin. That's the text messages I never thought to send till now. I got a Cabernet and matte red lip and pencil brow. It knocks me off my feet the way he keeps his 10 toes down. He got mine on 4C and now I got the foresight to be his lighthouse in the form of Southern Soul and porch lights. I thought I wasn't your type, but found out I was your all. I'm trying to point the finger for my joy. I know it's your fault.
You take me far on what I want, ever dreamed or pray. You move me from dusk to dawn. There's no patience free.
All right, boom, 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 and we back. This is your boy Enigma September. This is the Enigma Sept Hour podcast, and I think my mic is too far away. Oh shoot! Ow! That sounds horrible. Keep it, Pat. Keep it. Keep it. This is episode 211 of the Enigma Sept Hour podcast. Is that what I think it is? I may have to. Oh, no. There we go. Anyway, what you just heard was Agape by my girl C Red featuring Mariah, Meshae, and man, I'm in a good mood now. Because A, I like that song. And B, before I came on, I got to speak to my two favorite Scorpios. So yeah, we good to go. Today's guest is a jack of all trades. What else? Jack of all trades. Man's do everything. And I mean everything, does everything. And we're gonna find out tonight what all he has all his hands in. So yeah, man, DJ L Smooth in the building. Again, he's not really in the building. Not really. Sort of kind of, but not really. I may get back to that. Cause I was talking to somebody and they were saying that. It was just like, yo, we may have to get back to face. Who matter of fact, no, who was it? It was somebody I cannot think. It was somebody who was a guest. They hadn't been a guest in a while. Oh, you know what? Duh. To my brain, duh. It was my homies at No Static Podcast. They invited your boy to come through on their joint. So if you check out their latest episode, you may hear a familiar voice. And yeah. Matter of fact, if I remember correctly, they're gonna be right here. They're gonna be right here next week. So shout out to them boys. I'm sorry, y'all. I couldn't do it no more. Couldn't do it. So we're gonna go hand to hand combat with this microphone because nor is it making me upset. I know if it's making me upset, it's going to make Patrick upset. I don't want Patrick to be upset because I love what Patrick does. You calling me Patrick for my boy? You don't know me like that. Anyway, what we got going on? I don't know. Like I said, no static podcast. We'll be on the podcast next week. Shouts out to Miss Kenise, who was on last week. That was a great episode. If you missed it, I suggest you go back and check that out. It was pretty dope. And try to put some clips out. I meant to do that earlier. But man, this weekend has been or was super busy. It was a lot going on, a lot of ripping and running. Shouts out to my wife Felicia with the phenomenal cooking experience. If you are in Tallahassee or the Tallahassee area and you want some good food, either in-house, delivered, private dinner, catering, small parties, big parties, weddings, she got you. She got you. She got you. No cap. And so this weekend, my homie and his wife, they had a Kentucky Derby. What is it? Kentucky Derby party or something of that sort. Was it a party? Yeah. And I don't know about no Kentucky Derby. I really don't. I was just there vibing. I wore a bow tie. I was wearing a bow tie. My wife made me wear a bow tie. It was crazy. But other than that, man, it was good times, man. Good times and good food because she cooked it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So you know, I will tell a funny story, but I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Yeah, at the same time, I was taking pictures that weekend. I think I was a little late for that, going taking some pictures. I was again just running around. Shouts out to my man JC and Avec Lemieux for holding it down at the Underground Railroad. I wasn't available, of course, because I was out here working and party and bull. That's what I was doing. Because I'm Shaq. I'm the real Superman. Man of Steel. No one's better than me. I can prove it. Rookie of the Year, 1992. Yeah, I'm tripping. Anyway, I'm trying to think what happened. I don't know. It was just, again, it was crazy weekend. But and then also too, those who don't know, I'm recording on a Monday. Because I guess once he gets on, he busy man himself, him and his wife, they power couples. We power couples. We all black power couples here in Tallahassee. That's what we do. And so we're gonna get into that. Trying to think what happened. I need to get into the news. Oh, I don't know what I want to get into. Y'all holla at your boy. Yo, so I saw a meme. Not a meme, it was a tweet that I thought was very interesting. Very, very interesting. So I know I posed a question to y'all out there, I think last week, in regards to the what was it? The white boy question. Oh, like if Jack Harlow isn't the second best white rapper, then who is it? No one hollered back. Y'all hurt my feelings. Nobody hollered back. Well, I know who hollered back. Apparently MGK hollered back. with some bars. Got it, that boy. So yeah, man. he kind of barred him up too. Like for real. He kind of threw some real darts at him. So yeah, I don't know. What you gonna do, Jack? What you gonna do? Because your man's gonna get at you. Maybe you shouldn't be so bold next time. Anywho, but the meme or the question was out of North Carolina MCs, who's the better MC? Is it Fonte or is it J. Cole? I don't know if that was supposed to be a laugh. No, that was a laughing situation. But no, J. Cole or Fonte. Now, of course, for some of those, J. Cole may be more popular. You like some of y'all, especially if you aren't really a big rap fan, may be like, who in the hell is Fonte? But those who know, like for real, it's an interesting question because at the end of the day, I mean, J. Cole ain't no sleeper. But on the flip side, Fonte holds the prestige, I guess, if you will, of kind of setting up the grand career that is belongs to Drake. A lot of people credit Fonte for kind of setting Drake up with his early flows and the way he spit. And of course, they did a couple songs with each other. Matter of fact, I was introduced to Drake with a song that he had with Lil Brother. So there's that. And probably at some point, that question will probably be laughable. This was 2009, 2011, 2012. Probably be laughable. Like, bruh, really? J. Cole over Fonte? But as time has gone on, now I'm on the other side of the fence. And I know I've mentioned that, especially after Johnny P's Caddy, whatever the joint J. Cole did with Benny the Butcher. Yeah, I'm kind of, I don't know if I mean Fonte that guy, but I don't know if he can do that. I don't know if how anybody can do that. Like, and then just also too, just on the what they call it, the run that J. Cole been on for the past, what have been 4 at least, about 4 years, 3 since the pandemic. Like J. Cole just been slaying like every feature. Kind of wondering, like, yeah, with that type of run, and not to say that Fonte has slayed many a feature, but J. Cole has just been shown to be a whole different beast at this point. And bruh, yeah, I don't know if that question is that easy. So y'all out there, man, let your boy know. J. Cole, Fonte. Who you got? I am conflicted. Because also too, like, I gotta say, yeah, both of them are probably in my top 10. Yeah, I think I can comfortably say they are in my top 10. Especially, but like, I don't think J. Cole was in my top 10 maybe even 5 years ago, even though as much as I love 2014 Forest Hill Drive. But after the run he had, yeah, he got to be up there. I mean, that's only one project that I'm even iffy about. Of course, that was his first solo joint, but that wasn't even bad. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, I mean, and even like Born Center, to me, that's his late registration, where it's like, it's not bad. It's just he was doing too much. That's what I thought Kanye was doing with late registration. He was just doing too much. Not a bad album, but bro, you just gotta chill out. Only all them skits, these extra beats. Like, I know you a beat maker. I don't need a song with Common just rapping and you just claim it because you made the beat. Nah, bro. Anywho, I'm talking about that when so much salacious stuff is going on in the game right now. It's kind of crazy. Oh, let's get into it, man. Freddie Gibbs, man. What you doing, dog? Freddie Gibbs. Bro. You glazing, bro. Bro, you are unbelievable right now, Freddie Gibbs. What is you doing, dog? All right. Then they're like, what you talking about? So apparently, Freddie Gibbs was dating this porn star. I feel bad. I think she go by Fit Ma or Fit Mommy, which in the grand scheme of things sounds fitting. So they was having this torrid love affair with each other. He didn't care if she did porn. She didn't care if he was an ex-rape accuser or be accused Muslim who raps pretty well. Anywho, so apparently he had this torrid love affair. She even got down and dirty when he got jumped by some goons sent by Jim Jones, allegedly. She was in the mix. She got down and dirty. She was swinging them bowls. Nuck if you buck, if you will. So everything was cool until she popped up pregnant. And so apparently Freddie was like, yeah, no, I'm straight. You need to handle that before Ron DeSantis signed that bill. And she was like, well, apparently, and this is all her account, because she went on Twitter and did a whole thread. And I read the thread. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I was trying to go to sleep. And so, yeah, he was like, no, I'm straight. Go handle that. So she went to go handle it. And then she couldn't. Or she said she couldn't. So she hit him back, was like, I couldn't do it. And he was like, I don't know you no more. And ghost her. And so if you laugh and you're wrong, you shouldn't be laughing. It's not funny. So I guess because he ghosted her, she decided to go to Twitter and put him on blast. Man. And that she did with receipts. Like, I didn't even know she was in that fight. I remember that fight, or beat down, if you will. I didn't know she was there, but she had it right there. She had a picture of throwing bowls, unless somebody did great Photoshop. And what was super crazy, and this what started a trend on Twitter, was apparently, according to her, she has pictures of Freddie Gibbs on camera spreading his cheeks. Not just showing his whole ass, but also showing his asshole. I don't make these jokes. Shouts out to Red Fox. So the name Freddie Gibbs was trending on Twitter for a minute. It may still be. And of course, Freddie Gibbs' nemesis, Academics, was definitely paused going in on all the jokes. Even mentioning how I guess while she was pregnant, she did a scene where they went choo choo. I don't know why I'm trying to clean that up when I already made a whole asshole joke. But yeah, apparently she did a video. They went choo choo while she was pregnant with Freddie's child, allegedly. So, child. But yeah, man. Yeah, just it's super crazy. And one thing for me, first of all, is I'm trying to figure out why Freddie just make the loudest noise when stuff goes sideways. Like this man, granted, he make great music. He got arguably two classics under his belt. Like legitimately, just not me saying I like his album. Like I ain't even listen to Piata like that, but that's what people are drawn to. Anyway, dope rapper, been in the game for a good minute. But it just seems like when stuff go left, man, it goes left. I mean, from getting arrested for rape in what was that, Austria, looking like he about to be locked down forever in a foreign country, got off of that. What else? Yeah, getting beat down. I think a couple of times he got jumped. The beef with Jeezy and everything that came behind that. Beefing with Benny the Butcher, beefing with Jim Jones. Just a number of things. And now it's just like beefing with academics, of course. Bruh, like granted, I'm pretty sure Freddie don't care, because if you ever follow him on Twitter or especially on IG, he dabbles in the ratchetness. The man lives in filth mentally. I can't, like, a lot of stuff he posts, you can tell he likes the dark side. So maybe I'm pretty sure he's comfortable. I don't think it's a situation of he's feeling bad or sad or wondering, man, how the hell I'm gonna get out of this. He probably this is where I'm at. I live for this. I'm pretty sure he would say he lived for this. But man, I don't understand why when it gets dirty, it gets so dirty with him. Outside of probably, again, he likes the dirt, apparently. It's crazy. But I will say this, because there were accusations. Of course, the accusation is, especially from Fit Mommy, is that he's being a deadbeat in regards to her, I believe, still unborn child, by ghosting her. She indicated she had to turn his phone off, like she was paying it. She probably was. I don't know. Maybe had the arrangement or something. I don't know. But in the story, I kind of peeked it out. You know, because she like, he ghosted me. He don't want to be here for his child. And I've seen Freddie like be there for his kids. I'm like, I don't know how often. I don't know if he's just showboating. I don't know that man like that. But ain't like he just act like he ain't the father. I know that much. But even in the midst of like their little thing or whatever, I was looking, I'm just like, on some shout out to my man JC. On some nigga shit. I kind of get it. I'm not saying I would do this, but bruh, if I'm messing with you, everything, you know, we doing whatever, we vibing. You get pregnant, and I say, hey, I ain't about this. And then in turn, you say, you know what? I ain't about this either. So we cry it out, and we say, you know what? All right, we good. And this is the story that she gave. When he said, I ain't about this, let's go on and do what we got to do. She was like, okay, if I do that, I'm not going to talk to you anymore. I'm done with you. He was like, all right, it is what it is. So she went, was supposed to do what she was going to do, and decided not to. Now, not a problem with that. No problem with that at all. I am pro-choice. She decided to keep the baby. That's on her. However, when she came back, try to holler at this fool and say, yo, I'm keeping the baby. What you gonna do? Ma'am, he told you what he was gonna do. He ain't want nothing to do with it. He was done. Not only was he done with that, he was done with you. You gave him an ultimatum. You gonna keep this baby, I'm gone. He gave you the deuces. So for you to come out and try to slander his name to make him look crazy, make better choices. I'm pro-choice. Make better. I ain't gonna do that. I did it. I'm just saying. I'm not agreeing with what Freddie did or allegedly doing, or anybody. You got a child, bro. That's your responsibility. You take care of that. You do what you gotta do. Even if she decided to do something that you didn't agree with, end of the day, that's on you because you did what you had to do to have that kid here. So I'm not trying to give him any bail and say that he shouldn't have anything to do with that child. Nah, that's just bad for business. However, man, when people tell you who they are, believe them. And it looked like she thought it was a game and he was for real. Sorry, mommy. You got to figure that thing out. And honestly, I tell you, like anybody else would tell any disgruntled baby daddy, take that shit to court, my nigga. Take it to court. Get him there. Doing all this Twitter shit. You look crazy. Stop that. Stop it. She's not watching your podcast. I know. I'm hoping. Common sense. Travel. Miraculously to her ear. Anyway, let's get into the nitty gritty with my 3 minutes left. Y'all like, yo, you spend too much time on somebody we don't give a care about. I know. I really want to get off that. That man told you who he was. That man said, I don't want no baby. Child. Anyway, top story of the week actually was something that may have been a story at all. Word got out that Chris Brown beat Usher ass. Beat that nigga to the ground. Had all his goons. So apparently there was a situation where Chris Brown and Tiana Taylor got into it at some skating rink before the Lovers and Friends festival this past weekend. Got into it. Usher was like, nah, bro, you ain't finna treat my homie like that. And Chris Brown was like, nah, bro, even though you got a high-pitched voice and I got a high-pitched voice, I got a tattoo on my neck. Y'all get that nigga. And so Chris Brown goons allegedly beat Usher the fuck down and then left. And it was all on the internet for like a day. However, oh shit. SARS. Apparently, it seemed like nothing much to do about nothing. Usher popped up on IG without a bruise on his face. So if it was true, them goons got hands like feather. And they both performed at the festival, including the brat who just decided to put a whole belly, put a hole in the jersey, so the whole belly. I'll make another whole joke. That's like the Red Fox. The whole belly on a big screen. And, ain't go for it. I made a comment about it, and I wasn't body shaming. It's a beautiful thing, and she still looked great. But for me, the visual, because they had like two like big monitors, so to see her like 12 feet tall, that belly just protruding out, had to look crazy. I'm just imagining. Not it was a bad thing, but I just imagine how crazy that looked. That her belly and her belly button would look like a Krispy Kreme donut. It would just boom, like in your face. Like, yo, what the font defied? What? Just imagine looking up at that. Anywho, that wasn't even the craziest thing that happened. the craziest thing, I'm pretty sure it's gonna start going viral. I was cracking up for like 5 minutes when I saw it on TikTok. Was Ginuwine still out here acting up at his big age? So apparently, man's decided he's gonna drop from the stage to the mini stage where the sign language interpreter. What am I doing? I don't know. Probably cussing somebody out right now. And he jumped. I should have had to post it for the video for those on YouTube. My man hopped on the stage, but his knees was like, "Nigga, you 51. You need to chill out." And it was crazy. He tried to grab the interpreter, but the interpreter was like, "Who on me? Get off me, bro." And so Ginuwine slid off the interpreter down the wall. That's not even the funniest part. The part that had me cracking up was the smile and Ginuwine had on his face because he knew he had just messed up. He knew it was a rap. So he just had like the goofiest look. He had the goof, like all his teeth was showing, like, uh-oh. And he just dropped. It was like something out of Family Guy. It was so cartoonish, but it was real life. It was crazy. Y'all gotta go look for it. Just look for Ginuwine Falls. That's not a waterfall. It's funny. You're gonna be dying laughing. Don't die laughing, but you'll be dying laughing. Anyway, it's kind of funny too, because the Lover and Friends thing, I did not think that was gonna happen. I'm sorry, L Smooth. Just be patient, my boy. I know I went over time. I didn't think the festival was gonna happen. It seemed too impossible. Apparently, Ashanti and Maya was there, so you know, child. Chill. I know, and Matt. Speaking of applause, I know y'all applauding her getting with Nelly. I'm like, nah. That nigga dirty for real. Now, he used to be Dirty Entertainment. Yeah, he kind of. I don't know. Shanti, child, you can do better than that. I'm just saying. Holla at you. Though. You can't holla at me. I'm married. Sorry, Shanti. I guess that's what I'm married. So you and Maya just stuck with y'all that. Illusion of Grandeur. Let me get to the next song. I'm wilding. What I got? Dun Holio. Dun Holio. Happy Ocho de Mayo. How about that? Happy Ocho de Mayo. Appropriation. Let's get to the next track, man. Got my girl, Egyptian Gypsy, who gonna be on the Tampa Mystic podcast soon. Now, why Memphis rappers get so much shine in Florida, I don't know, but she getting it, and I'm happy for sis. So I'm gonna play a little song. You know what I'm saying? A little song while she out here with other podcasts. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. Used to roll with your boy. Now she big time now. Anyways, this is Rocks Off by Justin Gypsy. We're gonna come back on man DJ L Smooth. This is the Enigma Sept Hour podcast. You got time, baby.
It's Egyptian Gypsy, ain't no hood bitch fucking with me. I get my rocks off, then I'm gone. I get my rocks off, then I'm good. I ain't worried about no money or no trips. I'm trying to see how good I get my pussy lips. I get my rocks off, then I'm gone, nigga. I get my rocks off, then I'm good, nigga. I ain't worried about no money or no trips. I'm trying to see how good I get my pussy lips. Come on, Tamos, nigga, how you been doing? I'm Big Gypsy, watch who you pursuing. Ain't no kissing me, what the fuck is you doing? I come tip plus feet, top shelf or it's ruined. If you want my attention, make sure you get a business. I ain't playing with your ass, don't write chicks you can't cash. You better pop your shit, leave my ass with a tag. Oh, I'm talking big shit, hop clean, hit the dash. Really trying to get to know me? What's that all about? I just came for this head, gon' put this cat in your mouth. Nice face, pretty lips, and you talk with a lips. You work hard for the money, you got tricks for the tips. Mannish, but
unattractive. Hey, being a boss, I always get what I want, no matter the cost. Keep these niggas going wild. They love a good chase. Just know what you doing when this cat in your face. I get my rocks off, then I'm.
All right, boom, 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 and we back. It's your boy Enigma September, and this is the Enigma Sept Hour podcast. What you just heard was Gypsy with Rocks Off and pop that pussy bitch. Anyway, without further ado,
hey, yo, flag on the flag.
Right. This is a great introduction to an interview. This guy got my man, none other than DJ L Smooth in the building, man. What's up, bro?
What up, man? At VEZ right now.
No doubt. I'm on this done.
How's it sounding, man? Hey, I feel that.
Good.
I feel that.
You good?
Okay. Cool.
On this done, Holio. My wife told me not to endorse my cup, but she couldn't endorse the liquor. I'm looking at her.
She's not looking. Yeah.
Oh man, so much that can be said about you, dog. Because you do a lot and do everything. So I'm gonna read your little bio off your website, the cheat. So, Entreproducer, also known as Louis DJ L Smooth Thurston II, brings the musical elements. He thought I was playing the musical elements as well as the entrepreneurial hustle to this mix of talented individuals. When first getting started, Louis created a company called Positive Generation Entertainment. Having grown up, he said grow. I see what you did there. Having grown up in the band, in the percussion section, he also found the beats and grooves to get everyone moving, whether it's on the dance floor while DJing or if he's creating a custom track for an artist. Louis has a universal dance background and often pulls that as his inspiration. Shouts out to my man. That's it. That's in the, I just read that.
Yeah, that's the end of the interview. Yeah, you just read that. That's as straightforward as it gets.
No doubt. So just a little background, bro. Like you can tell the people, you know what I'm saying, how was it for you like growing up? And like the bio said, you know what I'm saying, you was in the band or whatever. So what were some of the major motivations, major inspirations for you kind of coming up as a shorty?
When I was younger, growing up, I used to make beats on the table. I was that kid, somebody would bust a rap over it, or I would just freestyle over it. And I was just really focused on creating that Timberland sound from the desk. So pencil, pen, whatever I had, a paper clip, binder clip, whatever. I was that guy, and then I went into band and started with percussion on snare drum, and then just from there it grew into the marching band. I marched FAMU DRS, and then I transferred over to Griffin Middle School. Was in their band for a little bit. Then I went to Rickards, and at Rickards High School I marched and I played the cymbals because I wanted to do the dance routines. So I was like, hey, on percussion instrument that will allow me to do the dance routines is the cymbals. Let me be on it. So yeah, that's how that went. My bad, my earpiece is falling out, bro. But that's how that went, man. Yeah, that's how that went. And then from there, it just started with like DJing after that and producing on my laptop. Started off with FL Studio whenever I was like 12. And from there, it just was a learning process. Taught myself with the help of YouTube. Back whenever YouTube wasn't even that big. The whole monetization thing wasn't huge. So I was just learning how to sample, create my own beats. And then from there, I started rapping over my own stuff. And then from there, that's how Positive Generation also began.
Oh, I know you lying. You was rapping too, bro?
Yes, I was rapping. Man. If you go and if you search YouTube hard enough, just scrape the bottom of YouTube. I'm in there somewhere. I'm telling you, man. We got this song called "My Rims Match My Paint." Find it.
I'm like, all right, he doing everything. He left the rap alone. He left that to us. No, he was out here rapping too.
Yeah, I was rapping too. Yeah, rapping, dancing. Yeah, rapping, dancing, songwriting, all that.
Now you had said something that reminded me of somebody.
Yeah.
So you went to the Rick, of course, Southside.
Yep. Southside,
You know
SSD.
what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think it was your boy. It was your boy that said the same thing about going to Rickards because he wanted to do he wanted to scoop the boots. He wanted to do
Wait, what? He wanted to do the dance with you?
he wanted to do the dance with you. He wanted to scoop
Oh,
scoop
the boots.
scoop the boots.
I've never heard that. Okay.
Yeah, I just made it up. No one.
That's the Don Julio.
Never say it again. This is Don Julio talk. It's Ocho de Mayo.
Yeah. Ocho de Mayo.
Yeah, I think it was your boy. And if I'm wrong, Jody.
Yeah, Jody.
Yep. I swear he said the same thing just recently. Like that's why he went to Rickards.
Yeah, the band.
He in the band because he wanted to dance.
Yeah, marching band. We was the best who didn't do traditional course out marching.
Yeah.
That's just like walking in place. Yeah. We wanted the closest experience to FAMU.
Right.
Without all the other stuff.
All the extra.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
It's documented.
That part.
Right. I ain't gonna say nothing after that. Won't get nobody in trouble.
Yeah.
Cut up any more things, but man. But that's cool. So that something else I didn't know we had in common. That we both well, I'm a Redskin. So
so you was you was at Rickards before they were the Raiders.
Yeah, matter of fact, I was part of the class or classes that voted, that quote unquote voted on the name. I don't think they gave a crap what we wanted. I think they had already decided.
Yeah, it was already decided.
Because to be frank, and I thought it was a good idea. I thought it was a good idea. A lot of people want to go with Rough Riders, and of course, at the time, it was
DMX.
DMX is hot.
Yeah,
hot. Now, of course, we wouldn't have went with the rap group Rough Riders, but I thought it would have been great to go with the original Rough Riders, which was Theodore Roosevelt and whatever that cavalry he had in the Spanish-American War. So you would have had Theodore Roosevelt, Teddy Roosevelt, as the mascot, and it would have been the Rickards Rough Riders. So yeah, I felt like it could have been a flip. Now, granted, you also had the condom.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's that. Would have had those jokes, but I was like, "Yo, let us have it." And then we gonna go with Raiders. Like, wasn't nobody saying Raiders. No one. It was some other stuff. I don't know, Rough Riders and anybody else that remember. Y'all hit me up. It was some other names, but Raiders was not it. Raiders was not what anybody was saying at the time. So
they already made it up. They hadn't decided. Yeah.
But even if that's the case, man, we playing with our emotions.
Yeah, man.
We was serious about the Rough Riders. They ain't gonna front. That was it was it was crazy.
Yeah.
But anywho, and then also too, so apparently you went from Rickards to FAMU. Was it directly or did you?
So I went from Rickards to Florida High and then FAMU.
Okay.
Yeah. Matter of fact, before I went to FAMU, I went to TCC and then FAMU.
Oh, because you smart. You smart.
Yeah. Saved a little bit. I was trying to go to Full Sail, you feel me?
True.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, because I remember again making it about myself, but of course that happens when you have somebody who named the whole podcast after themselves.
Podcast. Yeah, exactly. It's my hours.
They gonna learn one day, dog.
Right.
But no, I remember being in that infamous financial aid line at FAM.
Yeah.
And there was a billboard and it had a comparison of the cost of tuition. And I remember it was Florida State, TCC, and FAMU.
FAMU, yeah.
And of course, TCC was like half of what FAM and Florida State. I'm like, did that.
Yeah, man. You get the same prereqs for that first 2 years.
Right. And
Yeah.
you know, I had the Bright Futures because I was in the IB program. So most of it was already paid. I would have been straight.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Teenage. I was a teenager, so I ain't know no better.
Right. The soccer.
All right. So but I mean, is that, I know you said you want to go to Full Sail. Is that still for you a possibility, or
nah? That ship has sailed. That train has left the station. Full Sail. I brought Full Sail to me. Creating VEZ Productions now where I'm at. I get the chance to offer a Full Sail kind of hands-on experience for the young ones who I know who are out here pursuing videography or photography, or just production, DJing. So I've kind of created my own hub that could act as Full Sail pitches, because we have connections in Atlanta, Miami, California, New York, Texas, and we would love to kind of create a pipeline from Tallahassee to all those different cities, so that even the people who are here for college, they don't have to feel like, hey, after I graduate, I could, move to one of these bigger cities and really get some motion. I just start here at VEZ while you in your junior year, senior year, work on it from here, and then whenever you graduate, you wouldn't have to be as in a rush because you kind of get some of the experience here, just to get your feet wet for doing video jobs. We do a lot of documentary work, as well as live performances. So getting a good feel for like the live performance and the show production behind that is what we're really focusing on as of late.
All right, dope. And also, what I'm saying, while we tap into that, if you can give people a rundown about VEZ Productions and how it came about, and again, what the production company provides.
Okay, VEZ Productions is a sound production company and kind of like a one-stop shop for anything media, multimedia, content creation, audio, DJing, and we actually, whenever I say we, my two business partners and I, we started it as a collective just out of Vondre. Vondre is one of the producers and CEO.
Yep.
That's where the V come from, right here. And then E, I'm an Entreproducer. And then you have Z for Zeph, which is my third business partner here in Tallahassee. So we've all kind of collectively created this hub or one-stop shop to provide audio and visual solutions. And that can be from, if you need microphones for a back to school or an open house or a community meeting here at one of the parks and recreation centers. We do everything as far as small audio or big audio. And we have like stage lighting. We also have photographers who can come through and do your photography, your headshots, your album covers. So you can kind of get a one-stop shop experience by going through every category, from getting in the studio to record, work on your beats, then recording it, mixing it, mastering it, creating a whole marketing campaign, getting your album cover. You can shoot your videos here. We got fog machines, so it's like you could even go retro with it. All of our lighting that we use for some of our events like Tone Tuesday also is a big deal, and it just adds an element of a wow factor. But whenever we go out into the field, people also are like, hey, can you bring that look here? And we offer that to places like FAMU and FSU. We've done some stuff with FAMU and FSU to work with the music organizations up there and help produce their shows, their live showcases, And just working with them, we see like the endless possibilities of always being able to work with the schools, even the high schoolers. If they do production, if they want to learn, get their hands-on experience, they can come to VEZ and actually get that. So that's in a nutshell what VEZ Productions is. But if you want to learn more, just go to our website, VEZProductions.com, and also follow us on Instagram. That's what I dropped right here. There we go. right there in the corner. Yeah. Go to VEZ Official on Instagram. Yeah. I think, yeah, there we go. Boom. Bah, hit it. Yeah.
Of course, those in podcast land is at VEZ OFFICIAL official.
Yes.
Now tell your photographers need to step the game up because I'm here now. Boy, Nick
Okay.
out here taking pictures. You have to step the game up before I catch up. I ain't playing with
Yeah,
nobody.
I'm about to say.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Nah, man. Yeah.
Y'all need, nah, for real. Y'all need somebody to back y'all up. I'll let you.
I was about to say, nah, for real, bro. You already in the network. Yeah.
Yo, I'm trying, dog. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah, man.
carry on my wife's legacy. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, absolutely.
Oh, Lord, I forgot. Baby, what was your photo thing? I done forgot her photo name. Yo.
Nah, you tripping.
Oh man, I've been saying phenomenal cooking experience for the past year. What was it, baby? That's what it was. Photography. It was photography.
Okay.
Instead of PHY, it's FE. That's right.
FE. Okay.
It don't matter. I took over. This photos by Enigma September.
Hey.
But no. No, shouts out to y'all doing y'all thing. Actually, speaking of Entree, if you watching, I still got that beat, bro. Don't play with me.
What beat?
Probably already sold it like 3-4 times already, but I still got it.
What beat? I sent you a beat.
No, you ain't sent me a beat.
Vondre.
Your Vondre sent me one.
Oh, okay.
A long time ago.
Yeah.
I had a plan for something and it just didn't follow through, but it still may. I don't know.
Okay.
Don't hold me to it, but we're gonna see.
Don't hold me to it.
Yo, all right, we're gonna go into some tracks and we're gonna come back. We're gonna speak about big name artists you had the other week, and also the events that y'all got set up on a weekly and monthly basis. You get familiar with that. So I decided to go with our homegirl because she dope. You know, she needs to send me some new music because all of these songs are 2 years old and I feel neglected. Tokyo.
Okay,
I'll let your big bro. I need some new songs. You know. So we got Trippy featuring Bachi and we got Gold featuring Fonzo III. We'll be right back. This is the Enigma Sept Hour podcast. You got time, baby.
Like this. Real eyes, realize, real lies, these ain't no pipe dreams. It's real life, trying to keep walk right, microscope, light beam. Tight rope, switch flows, just like a change clothes. Pardon me, just keep up and meet us out over yonder where the night be. Kick it like faithful, do it like Nike. I ain't no hype beast, you ain't got a hype me. All of my songs, that's where you'll find me. Flow like water, dripping, sloop dope. Flow be extra stupid, shine like VVS. God's the greatest jeweler. Watch how I learn the game, then give it right back to you. I'm less like talk about it, and more like, oh, let's do it. This is that bounce, this that standing on the couch. This that going and get up, get out and get some. This that truth, this that water, this that going and bust it move. This that watch us change the world, this that trippy groove. About to make a movie, I say. Kick it like free food, do it like Nike. I ain't no hype beast, you ain't gotta hype me. All of my songs, that's where you'll find me. All about hype, flow like water, dripping.
All about hype, better I'm hyper. I do a lot if I like her. I love hard, but it might hurt. Got a new whip, make a right turn. Weird dude, I'ma go for toes. Cool flows and I'm overflow. Look, I done came far from the boulevard, had to sabotage for a peace of mind. Even on my eyes, yeah, Mr. Uber car, take me somewhere far to the land of milk and honey. Oh, ran 100 yards, running for myself. We was young and lost, it's my second chance, it's my better side, it's my kumbaya, yeah. Living my life like it's golden to the sky. Body, unapologetic, no, I sent you the code, triple my load, weight on my shoulder, pressure made diamonds, I roll up, I pour the flows, I write my wrong, through highs and lows, I pay my dues, we stay afloat, gotta know I be
feeling like gold, cause I'm cold with it. Yeah, I got the sauce and the hold, got it, no limits. I'm shining like gold, cause I'm cold with it. Yeah, I got the sauce and the hold, got it, no limits. Y'all wanna be a winner if I can't look in the mirror. So even if it look like I'm losing, I'm still winning. Faith without works is dead. I got a vision though. Steady on the mission, trying to get it. I'ma get it. Learning from my losses, so I'm ready when I'm winning. Cause all I wanna hear is well done when I'm finished. So when they try to blah blah, no they can't stop. Cause I ain't rolling alone, yeah I got God. Yeah, and that's a cheat code. And this right here is just a free throw. I'm seeing through you like a peephole. Now let me show you just how we roll.
All right, boom, 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 and we back. This is your boy Enigma September. This is the Enigma Sept Hour podcast. What you just heard was Trippy featuring Bachi and Gold featuring Fonzo III. All, I'm pretty sure written and produced by our girl Tokyo Extraordinaire.
Yeah, I'm about to say, so if you go on YouTube, I actually shot both of those videos and then she edited those.
That boy flex. Go tell him, dog.
I'm just saying, since you played the songs, I was just tying it in.
The boy do everything. That's why I did it. I knew you in Tokyo.
Yeah. I'm Mr. Make It Happen.
Speaking of making it happen, that's out with the wifey and the baby.
Hey, appreciate it. Yeah, absolutely.
So those who don't know, his wife, I'm about to say tequila.
Hey, yo.
Y'all can fight me when y'all see me. No worry about it. But your wife also is an artist in her own right.
Yeah.
Now, I tell people, you know what I'm saying? I know me and my wife, we a power couple. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Y'all also doing y'all thing. How has that been? You know what I mean? Just, you know, both of y'all pursuing y'all dreams together, or finding somebody who's pursuing their dreams and being able to put that together.
Right. I will say, it's been a really growth elevating type journey. It's been battles, obstacles, all kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, I can't say that the sound that we're creating is something to be proud of. We've done several different tracks that are still in the vault. Want to release them, but yeah, I can definitely say it's been really cool to kind of get the experiment with different styles and create like this fusion of different genres together and kind of add my own spin and my own touch to it. So yeah, it's been really cool.
No doubt. And of course, when y'all decide to open that vault, holla at your boy. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we're gonna send it to you first.
I appreciate that, my boy. I really do.
Man. Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of singers, last week, and I'm gonna tell you up front, I apologize. I really
you good, man. You good.
Man, because this artist is, of course, a phenomenal artist, you know, repping the city.
Yeah, and she just graduated this past weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how was it, you know what I'm saying, being able to get her to come through VEZ Production and give y'all a show like that? And how was the show itself?
The show was really good. Kendra Foster came through. Everybody look her up. She's a 2-time Grammy Award winning singer-songwriter. And she came through, did a great job for showcasing her album Sneak Peek. And so she had a live band. I mixed the show live, so rave reviews from everybody who attended. And even from Kendra, she enjoyed how it sounded. And the songs that we actually played in between her and Deanna Squeaky. Shout out to her. She also performed to open up. And she did a great live performance as well. But having someone of Kendra's caliber come through, we definitely feel like it stepped up our face value. Everybody who came through to see the show, who she invited, also really enjoyed just the dynamic of the room. Whenever they walked in, they saw it looked really good. And it also put a lot of eyes on VEZ Productions in the city. Yeah.
Yeah, man. And that, I think that's important. Because you've been doing your thing, and see you really, working with your partners to grow the production company. And
it's been, man, I was about to say, just building a company from the ground up with business partners, that's been, you can learn a lot. That's what I'm gonna say. You can learn a lot, and it definitely opens your eyes to the possibility. Proverb that I really go by and aspire to is you can go far together. You can go fast alone, but you can go far together. So being in a company with two other like-minded individuals, we definitely push for this brand awareness in the city over at FAMU, FSU, and TCC.
No doubt. And I was gonna say something, but I forgot. Anyway, I am proud of you guys. I know what I was gonna say. I definitely understand again, that entrepreneurial spirit and going at it, this business sense. I've been seeing my wife, build her company, the past year or so, and all the ins and outs. So just being able to be in her pocket, sometimes literally, let me borrow $1, baby.
Yeah.
So much money. Let me borrow $1. But no, it's just dope seeing her go out and conquer these obstacles, conquer these challenges, step by step, and seeing the growth from it just being something in your mind and developing to something tangible. And it's amazing. So I can just imagine, with you guys, creating this multimedia company, especially in a market like Tallahassee where you have so much talent coming through. I mean,
it's a revolving door. Yeah.
I was just telling at these literally youngins. Shout out to the 3 youngins. They was on the pod, and I was saying how you had like 4 artists out of Tallahassee get signed. From Bobby Fiskell, Lil Tyler, Boston Richie, now Rollin Styles. And it's like, bro, I remember when Payne got signed, and it seemed like that was just lightning in a bottle. But now you just 4 acts, it's just boom, 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 boom. And so
back to back.
But the talent has always been here. It's just all about trying to manifest that. And I truly believe in your vision, or y'all vision rather. I'm not going to discredit or forget about your partners, but y'all vision in regard providing this platform for artists in Tallahassee so you can really get a leg up and get into the industry. And then not even that, I'm talking about rap. You got artists like Kendra Foster coming from here and doing her thing. So
that's the thing too. Right, that's the thing too. We focus more on the alternative crowd, the R&B singers, the poets. If the poet want to come through, we've had people come through and record audiobooks. Shout out to everybody doing everything else other than rap.
Right, exactly. That's the other thing too. It's several lanes that one can go through. It don't have to be that one lane.
Absolutely.
As far as audio recording, so that's absolutely true, bro. Straight up.
Yeah.
Because speaking of, just again, this is Enigma Sept Hour. I can talk about myself. We had Khadis or here last week. You know what I'm saying? She a whole turn R&B artist, and that was the whole thing. Was like, yo, you got talent. And I just want to be able to showcase that.
Exactly.
Speaking of showcases, you also have events that you guys have at the production headquarters. So if you want to go ahead and let the people know You know, what y'all got going on as far as any special events or the weekly events that you got going on.
Yes, so here at VEZ, we have our other unit, which is our VEZ Gallery. So it's our main event space. We have Tone Tuesday tomorrow here at the VEZ Gallery going down 8 p.m. Y'all pull up. It's $10 to get in, but you'll enjoy a live band, live music, singers. They might sing some songs that you know, and then you can join in with the crowd. And then on Wednesday, we have our karaoke kickback, which is every Wednesday, 8 p.m. to 12. And we do karaoke for anybody who wants to pull up, see the studio as well. So we have some studio tours going between the hours of 8 to 10. And then from there, we just do karaoke for the rest of the night. And we also have our booth bars, which is going to be coming back. Booth bars is kind of like our version of Freestyle Friday. If you remember, some Park or In the Basement with Big Tigger, they would bring in artists to do freestyles. And so we would have some artists come through. They'll pick a beat or we make a beat on the spot, and then they would freestyle or put a song that they already have that fits with the beat to it, and then record it live in the booth. And that's another event that we also kind of want to turn into a live experience. But shout out to all the events that we do here at VEZ. And we also have our S3 night coming up June 3rd, 8 p.m. That's our singles Saturday soiree. So I'll be DJing that. You know, I always gotta drop the tune, spin something, man, get in the mix with it. And people will be able to come out, come vibe. It's a grown and sexy vibe. $10 to get in. Ladies in free before 9:30. And they'll come in and pretty much be able to mix and mingle. We'll have some icebreakers. And that's hosted by Agape and Tiffany Nicole. So y'all pull up for that. That's June 3rd. Tomorrow they'll pull up for Tone Tuesday. Every Wednesday we had a karaoke kickback, and stay tuned for the booth bars.
All right, shout out to my bro Avec Labou, aka Jody Somerville, aka the mama named you Joe. I'm gonna call you Joe. It is what it is, my boy.
Listen. If the real man name is Joe, call him Joe. I bet cool. However, Joe.
No, it's all good. Because this name helped me work on my French that apparently my wife is prolific in. So
okay.
Anytime I try to say anything French, she be like, you don't say it that way. I'm like, oui. Bonjour. Know that French shit.
Yeah. Straight like that.
Cabernet Sauvignon. How about that, baby? She's shaking her head.
Right. You're not even trying.
I'm not even trying because I study Spanish, so I know Don Julio.
Don Julio, yes.
I know Espanol. Right, there's no appropriation, Mexican culture.
Right.
Y'all ain't even get me.
No appropriation. Yeah.
No appropriation. Shout out to Juneteenth. Anyway, is there any shout out? You want to
shout out to Juneteenth? Nah, for real. I definitely want to give a shout out to everybody here at VEZ Productions. Shout out Mama Smooth. Shout out to the team. Shout out to Nivea, wifey. Shout out to Ava J. She's gonna be on the track soon. And just shout out to my business partner Zeph, Andre. And if I missed you, charge it to my head, not my heart. But shout out to y'all, everybody who's been supporting me from the start. They've been seeing me from Positive Generation, performing on the stages with my little brother. Shout out to my brother, Omari Young. Oh, so smooth. Got to give him a shout out. But always just shout out to y'all who support me, shout me out, tag me, and post me when you're at the event. Okay, start tagging me.
Word.
If you pop up on me at a gig, just get something quick on your Instagram. Tag a brother, please. I don't care if you tag VEZ Official or Entreproducer. I'm gonna repost either one. But just tag your boy. Be like, hey, Smooth rocking the house, rocking the function, rocking the. I be everywhere, man. So
right. No, that's real, bro. Like, and I was gonna get into that, but for the sake of time, I'm not.
Okay, we're gonna say that for a part 2.
We're definitely a part 2 because they ain't really getting to the DJing part and all of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is like surface level. This is
bro,
surface
because you
level of
do
where I'm at right
everything.
now.
You do
I do.
everything.
Try not to do everything. That's why I'm learning delegation. Yes, the Entreproducer. I kind of asked for it. I knew what I was signing up for, but I'm learning to delegate, pass the hat, let some of these youngins take the torch on setup, breakdown, learning how to work the mixer board, all of that stuff, man. Because I ain't gonna be able to do it by myself forever.
Word. That's word.
Yeah.
That's word.
Yeah. Matter of fact, we do have our DJs who come through for Scratch Sunday. I got to give them a shout out to my DJ unit. If I'm ever double booked, I have other DJs who I've actually worked with, seen, I'll vouch for them, and I send them out to different schools. Shout out to DJ Swish, DJ T Snag. Those are my right and left hand man whenever it comes to double booking. Shout out to DJ Two Times. And the other DJs in the chat, man. If I ain't shout you out, you know who you are though. You're in the chat for a reason. All right. Shout out to my DJ mentors too, DJ Lil Boy, DJ King Green, and DJ Mega Ace. Yeah.
Word. Oh,
right. I went way back. Yeah, throwing these little legends out. Yeah.
Man,
I try to learn from the legends, bro.
Lil Boy.
Yeah. Lil Boy, yeah.
I better shut up. I still need an interview from Lil Boy. But Lil Boy still a little boy to me.
Man, why you say that about the man?
I'm a Raiders kid. Y'all Raiders. So y'all little to me.
Okay.
Y'all still youngest. Okay. I'm the OG. That's it. I'm just the OG.
Man, listen, man.
I ain't selling nobody.
Hey, that's the big bro, man. No matter how vertically challenged. I
ain't even saying all of that. I'm just saying he ain't got this.
Nah, listen.
He ain't got this salt and pepper.
He ain't got the salt and pepper.
He ain't got the salt and pepper. I got the salt and pepper. No, shouts out to his mama, man. Real talk. Me and my wife ran to his mama, man. She was spitting some gems, man. So
she always
I didn't have on the podcast.
I'm saying that's for real.
Oh, for real.
You would probably have to rename the podcast just for that episode,
right? Because she gonna take it over.
Yeah.
I'd be willing to do that, man. Yeah, she really spit some gems. Me and my wife, like I said, my wife, she's doing her entrepreneur thing. Me too with the photos, but she really like doing it, and she gave us a lot of gems, man. So
okay.
Shouts out to Little Boy Mama. Shouts out to CK Still.
Yeah.
School, whatever that was. She's shaking her head. I don't know. What was it? What was it? CK Still? Still Collins? Still Collins? What?
Still Collins.
I was too old for that.
You ain't got the salt. That's where the salt and pepper come from.
That's where the salt and pepper come. Been around for a minute. Man. But no, real talk, man. Yo, just to let you know, give your flowers right now. I'm proud of you, bro. Everything you've been doing, you've been handling your business since day one. Ever since I've heard of you, before I even met you, your reputation preceded itself of just being about your business and everything handled. So definitely know this is an honor for me to have you on the pod. I don't know, it only took so long because I had to get around to it, but I'm super glad that you were able to do this. And we'll have to speak the block, man, and do this again real soon.
Absolutely, man. Better late than never. And maybe the next time I can have Zeph with me. So maybe the part 3, he can get his own. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no doubt. No doubt. All of that. I can get him on, get Montre on. So Montre, I still got that beat somewhere on one of my laptops. But
right.
Well, matter of fact, Ashanti Floyd owed me a beat, but that's a whole nother story. Anyway, we gonna get up out of here. It's Don Holio. You don't even want to know. This is Holio talking.
It's all right. It's all right. Hey, we're gonna have to talk about that off script.
Right.
Yeah.
We're gonna get y'all here. Appreciate any and everybody for following through. Like I told you guys, I shouldn't mention my guests because it's always end up being bad luck. But we got No Static Podcast on the podcast next week. So y'all stay tuned for that. The boys are hilarious. It's probably gonna be a 2-hour podcast messing with them. So without further ado, thank you guys. Shout out to my wife Felicia. Shout out to my father-in-law, Mr. John. Shout out to my baby Mackenzie. Daddy loves you. And I'm out of here. This is the Enigma Sept Hour podcast. You got time, baby.
You got time, baby.